The liquid ran cold down my dress. Champagne fizz dripping off satin, staining it with sticky humiliation. Her laughter cut sharp across the room. My sister's daughter, the same girl I'd bought that car for 2 summers ago. "Now you look as cheap as you really are," she sneered. Everyone froze. My mother broke the silence. "She's just a child," Mom said. "Don't make a scene." "You probably deserved it." Her words hit harder than the drink. It was my birthday, my night, and in one moment they stripped it from me. I didn't argue, I didn't shout, I smiled. Because if there's one thing they never understood about me, it's that silence is not surrender. It's calculation. It wasn't always like this. When my sister had her daughter, I was the first to hold her. I cried harder than my sister did. I swore I'd protect her, love her, guide her. And I did. I spoiled her, paid for her first trip abroad, bought her first car, covered her tuition when my sister forgot to send the payment. I wasn't just the aunt, I was the second mother, the reliable one, the invisible one. But somewhere along the way, she learned from her mother, learned to look down at me, learned that generosity makes you a target, learned to mock the hand that feeds you. And when my own mother joined in, chose them over me, I felt the last thread snap. I didn't go home that night angry. I went home awake. By midnight, I was logged into my sister's bank app. She had begged me years ago to help set up automatic payments, too careless to manage her own accounts. She never changed the passwords. I clicked once. Her credit card canceled. At 7:50 a.m., my phone buzzed. A text from her daughter. "WTF? My car's gone. It was repoed? What the hell did you do?" I didn't answer, because that was only the beginning. Here's the part no one sees coming. They built their lives on me. When my sister overspent, I covered her bills. When her daughter overdrafted, I slipped money into her account. Quiet rescues, silent safety nets. But the thing about being invisible? No one notices when you disappear until the ground under them collapses. Step 1 was the card. Step 2 was the car. Step 3? Their credit line. Frozen. No shopping sprees, no online orders, no emergency funds to fix what I broke. By noon, my sister was calling, screaming, accusing me of sabotage. I didn't deny it. I didn't confirm it either. I just let her voice crack and die into static. Then came the real move. The apartment her daughter lived in while pretending independence? Leased under my name. Every document, every signature. They'd begged me to co-sign when she was too young and her mother too broke. I logged into the management portal, unchecked one box, and submitted the termination notice. 30 days. That's all she had left before she was out on the street. The best part? Watching the dominoes fall without lifting another finger. Their calls grew frantic, their texts piled up, demands at first, then pleas. My mother even tried her favorite tactic, guilt. "You can't do this to family." But family did this to me, for years. That night at the party was just the first time they stopped pretending. The confrontation came a week later. My sister stormed into my office, wild-eyed, dragging her daughter behind her. "You've ruined us," she spat. "How could you be so heartless?" I looked at them both, expensive clothes bought with my money, entitlement dripping off them like perfume, and I felt nothing but clarity. I leaned back, calm, deliberate. "You ruined yourselves. I just stopped cleaning up the mess." Her daughter's face twisted. "You're jealous. You always have been. That's why you're doing this." I smiled. That same smile from my birthday. Jealousy? No. This is justice. For every time you spat on my kindness, for every bill I paid that you bragged she covered, for every insult you both hid behind laughter, they stood there stunned. For once, I wasn't the invisible one. I was the one pulling the strings. The eviction notice came 2 weeks later. The car? Gone for good. The credit? Destroyed. My mother called again, begging me to show mercy. I didn't, because mercy is wasted on those who confuse it for weakness. Do I regret it? Not for a second. Revenge isn't about anger, it's about balance. And balance means letting them feel the weight I carried for years. They called me cheap, they made me small, they laughed at me on my birthday. But now, they wake up every morning surrounded by consequences I designed. And every time they reach for the life they once had, they find nothing. Because I took it back. All of it.